I recently caught up with Juliette Economo, who's the Director of Commercial Services for Roads and Maritimes. Now, what is not to love about Juliette? You will find she is frank, she's funny, she's accomplished, she's humble, and she is incredibly clever. Everything you would want in a leader and a mentor. She laughed when she told me that her career had not gone to plan, and so I asked her what advice she would give others when they're taking a new career leap.
And this is advice I give to a lot of female friends that I've got. It's just because you're not quite ready for that role right now, doesn't mean you shouldn't go for it anyway. Because, you know, women have got this tendency, and I see it all the time, to only apply for roles where they're 90 to 95% already qualified to do the role. Now, how boring is that? Men don't do that. I know. You need to go into a role where you can stretch yourself, you can learn, you can grow, you can develop. So it's key. The key thing there is to make sure that you find a boss or a manager that can see the opportunity that you are, that they can see, you know, how much you've got to give. Your potential, and they'll help you. So if you've got the right boss, you can achieve amazing things.
Support from loved ones is a reoccurring theme in this leadership series, and one that rings very true to me. Very little time is spoken about leaders who have any kind of self-doubt. But here, Juliette talks about the myth of everyone having natural self-confidence.
A lot of the time it is all an act. You just got to be brave, you just got to go out there and just try it. Smoke and mirrors. And then also the realisation that probably most people around you are just as scared. Otherwise, you know, getting the support of the people around you. So whether it's your team, you know, your partner. So I've got an incredibly supportive husband, and he's always there, you know, backing me 100%. Just because you do, there's always that constant self-doubt, and I think the more, the higher up into senior roles you go, possibly the more self-doubt creeps in, because you are surrounded with people who are really high achievers. They are very good at what they do, and there's an expectation that, you know, either you're an alpha personality or you're very confident and you can handle it. But self-doubt's there. It's there for a reason. It's because it keeps you on your toes. It's not a bad thing.
It's knowing how to channel it.
That's it.
Is there any tips that you could share around how you hire, or what are some of the traits that you really look for?
So
other
again,
than the technical skills.
Oh, so you got the technical skills. Again, I go with my gut a lot. So I'm always looking for how they'll gel with the team, and where I can, I'll actually try and arrange not another interview, but a meeting with some of the other team members where I'm not in the picture, and they can actually sort of sit there and have a chat, and it's a little bit more candid, and they can talk about, you know, what it's like working with me. But it is about you know, making sure that you've got somebody who's got energy, really. You want somebody who's pretty resilient. You know, so they've got to be able to fit in that way. Otherwise, they won't last.
Hiring for attitude over skills alone is another reoccurring theme that I hear from leaders. What I love about Juliette is her really genuine attitude. It's a wonderful combination of being a really decent person, but also having a no-nonsense approach.